to the average Joe. We'll take you where you need to go. There's plenty of excitement here, so come explore with us. We can always show you something new, from theme parks to restaurant reviews. So join us at the Average Joe, Florida.
Hey folks, welcome to the Average Joe, Florida, coming to you today from International Drive here in Orlando. We're at a place called Dezerland. Now, Dezerland used to be the old Artemis Mall. About 3 years ago, converted over to this. This is a kind of a fun center. It is a combination of multiple things you can do. The main thing they have here is an auto museum, one of the largest auto museums around, and it has a really huge star car part. They have Ecto 1 and the Knight Rider cars. These are actual movie-used cars, a lot of them, plus a lot of other cool things. So plus that, they have other stuff. You can do axe throwing. They've got bowling, they have putt-putt, they have Nerf guns, go-karts, all kinds of, they have a huge arcade. They have a vintage pinball arcade where you pay $10 for an entire hour and all the games are set on free play. So
yeah, we're going to do that.
It's a lot of fun.
Anyway.
So we're going to check it out, go to Dezerland here in the National Drive. We got some friends with us. We may not try everything, but we'll go show you around a little bit in there and see what we can see. Come on along, let's go to Dezerland. Here's the outside artwork on the walls, it's pretty cool. All the stuff going on. Really, everything's colorful. There's some of the star cars right there painted. There's the main entrance. Like, this used to be the old Artegon Mall. They also have the world's largest limousine here. I don't know if we're able to see that or not, but they're the largest limousines. That's out back. All right, Dezerland, let's go on in. So getting into the actual building is free admission. You pay individually for the things you want to do. So we'll go on in and check it out. Cool little mini Volkswagen buses up there. Wow, this is impressive when you first walk in. They have a big bowling area. Eating area, all kinds of stuff. We'll decide what we're going to do first. 007. And there's a full tank. That was a part of the museum entrance.
Bumper cars are that way. This isn't just I don't know what it is. Some type of European car, I think. And more bumper cars. One main ticket booth you buy all your tickets from, so we're going to go over there and see what they got. So these are the prices for the attractions. Picture of the whole plaza here. This looks like a huge go-kart track. Really cool. They have all the oranges up there. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I guess those are the ones they use. And then comes down, they fresh squeeze it, there's the juice, there's the cups, and there it is.
All right, let's try it, see how it works.
Are you gonna do it?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
Ready? Swipe my card.
And it is $3.95.
Yep, for an instant orange juice. Make a selection or press end. I selected orange juice. Hope these oranges are fresh.
Yeah.
Waiting for the oranges. Please wait, it says. When they open, they fill the oranges. Oh,
There comes another one.
Just slice it in half. Ready?
Boop. There it goes. Oh, here comes
how
another
many
one.
oranges make orange juice? Oh, look at that. It's filling the cup.
Is it really?
It is. That's
I don't know how many they use, but let's watch the cup.
4 oranges so far. Here comes a 5th orange.
Okay, so they stop there.
It says, please wait.
Okay. All right, let me see that orange juice.
That is some dark orange juice.
It's freshly squeezed.
5 oranges. Oh, that's good. Sweet, fresh orange juice. It really is sweet. Very good. I like it.
All right.
Very good.
No sugar added.
Hashtag
Or
watch
water.
me squeeze.
I found a giraffe. Hi, giraffe. Oh, and I also found a Jeep, military police, and an elephant. They have a mad car, mad world. What, me worry? For $10 you can play for an hour, and for $25 you can play all day long. They're all on free play. So that's pretty cool. Do you know there's approximately 3,500 parts inside a pinball machine? There's approximately half a mile of wire inside a pinball machine. There's approximately 1,200 nuts, screws, and washers. There's approximately 115 lights, and pinballs were illegal from 1940 to 1970 in most American big cities, including New York, LA, and Chicago.
As we walk by, this is the military wing for the Auto Museum. The different branches. All right. And that's the, I think you go through that as you go through it, through the other entrance you go in there. There's a pinup girl, lucky lady, an old airplane. I'll show you these military cars here. You see the different vehicles. Now, some of these look made up, but they're pretty cool looking. Some of them are probably real, hard to tell. You know, the Auto Museum a little later, we're going to show you these on the side of the fence. And lots of food options. They have a pizza pie, it's a pizza. And they have Amigos Burrito, Amigos Burrito. Happiness exists only in the center of every bite at the burrito store. And they have a corner burger shop. So the Auto Museum entrance is down there. We're gonna go there in a little bit. But you can see there's the Bugs Bunny car, which is pretty darn cool. See a Marilyn Monroe car and a James Dean car next to it. They're all funny looking cars. I'm not sure if any of these are real cars or not, like drivable. I'm not sure. We'll know more when we get in there. So we're already showing you like a little bit of this stuff. We're gonna get in and do some things in a little while. We're gonna do the pinball. We're gonna do that definitely. We have friends who are doing the go-kart racing. I'll show that in a minute. We're gonna do the museum, the Auto Museum. Gotta check that out. And the axe throwing is a separate ticketed event. So you pay for that separately. The putt-putt mini golf is a separate ticketed event. And one other thing is a separate ticketed event. But we're gonna definitely try to do the axe throwing as well. We'll see about that later. But for now, we're gonna watch the go-karting. And then we're going to try the pinball, I think. But it's really cool. It's the old Arlington Mall up on International Drive, way at the end, across the Prime Outlets. And there's a lot to do in here, more than you think. So if the parks are closing up early or it's raining outside, come on in here. And that's a great value because everything has its own cost, but you buy one ticket to pay for them. So kind of like in an arcade, you buy an arcade ticket for $20, whatever. So here, depending on how much you spend, their biggest one is for $200, you get $300 in value. That's incredible. That's like getting a 50% or almost a 50% discount on it. That's phenomenal. So what's it we got? And when you use $300 worth of credit, you become a VIP. And going forward, everything's 10% off as a VIP member. So that's what we purchased. And if you're local, those tickets never expire. So you can use this thing forever and ever and ever. So if you buy too much, you don't want to spend it today, come again another day. But it's wonderful, and it's inside the mall. So let's take a look and see what go-karting is like.
They're on their practice lap. Wow, they're moving pretty fast. Whoa! Was a crack up. Everybody comes a running.
Just completed 8 laps at the Dezerland go-kart track. What did you think?
Oh, it was great. They were really fast. He wouldn't let me in even though they were waving the flag at him. I still won though, but it was great.
It was good, a lot of fun?
Compared
to other go-kart tracks you've been on, how would you
way
say?
faster.
Wait, he won on the time, but I won
because he wouldn't let me in.
Because I won the race.
No.
Because I
they say the
outdrove it.
time wins.
No.
You can check the leaderboard yourself.
Even before the race, we agreed. Whoever finishes first, he'll say that now. He'll say that because on camera here. Of course, he'll say something different.
Of course.
All right.
We all know I won.
One day you'll catch me.
I hit you 3 times, so I caught you thrice.
Compared to the go-kart tracks you've been on, how was this one?
It was way faster, way better.
Was it way better? Would you come back here again?
Oh yes, definitely.
Cool, a lot of fun?
A lot of fun.
I am here. We are now in the arcade. This is the pinball machine arcade. It's one solid price for an hour, and you can play any of these games you want for an hour, and they're all original play, all set on free play. Cat Von D. Some of these are very old. Oh, and they have 2 of the Addams Family machines. X-Files. Little Getaway. That's an older one. Dr. Dude. Excellent, Ray. This is a cool looking machine too.
If you can
Tell us.
this is the only machine in here that has LEDs.
Okay.
And that's because of me.
Oh, you've increased the technology on it, shall we say? You've brought it.
Like all of these are like the old 90s
Classic
80s
lights.
bulbs.
Yeah, yeah.
And then this one got the LED.
You can tell how bright it is. That's awesome. It definitely stands out. That's for sure. Yeah, everything else is very classic vintage looking except that one. That's great. Cool deal. Terminator 3, not the greatest of movies. Okay movie. These are some older machines. Old Chicago. Old Toledo. These are your cities. Old Toledo. There's a vintage baseball. Pretty cool. Vintage machines. These are older. They fit right in. I almost say this was BJ and the Bear, but it's that cab over. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Convoy, the Knight Rider. Not the Knight Rider we know, a little before then. All right, I'm going to hop in and play some of these machines. These look like fun. Here we go. I'm going to play Old Chicago. Come on. Yeah, right in the spot. There we go. Well, now here's a classic. This is probably about 20 years old. This is The Sopranos. So we're going to give this one a shot. It's been a while. Even the truck has Chase on it. We know David Chase was the creator of The Sopranos.
Welcome to the family.
Welcome to the family.
Where's the friggin' money?
Nice. Ah, more modern game. All
You
saved.
better give him the friggin' money. Get out of the truck now!
A lot of bleeping. Oh, we're at the pork store over at Satrielli's. And we advanced to the Meadowlands, the old burial ground.
I think we're getting close.
I keep hitting the garbage dump. Here is Star Wars, not the original, early 80s version, but a more modern version with a full color LED screen back there. Oh, the Sarlacc pit. So definitely that's Return of the Jedi. A nice full color screen. I'm not used to seeing that. Oh, that's original looking Death Star approach. Here's the Death Star for the Triball. Got it, got the Death Star. Activate Triball. Triball ready. Triball launching. That sweet child of mine. So we have wrapped up our pinball, and now we're doing a little bit of cosmic bowling. Here we go, we are bowling. None of us are very good at it. It's new to all of us, but it's pretty cool. They have Yeti shoes, you rent shoes, and you can rent the lane for half an hour, so we rent it for half an hour. So we're doing some bowling for a little bit. They have a lot of fun stuff here. It's really cool. None of us have bowled in a very long time, but here goes our young friend here. See how he does. He got a pin down. I think that's good. It's all automated, all electronic. You enter in the names and stuff here, and it keeps track and store. The last time I bowled, you had to keep score yourself on a piece of paper with a little pencil. So I think things have changed a while since I bowled last.
What's up, Doc? I'm not sure what this car is. If anybody knows, let me know. James Dean, Marilyn's car. It's a Marilyn Monroe car, but looks like Taylor Swift is in there. Not sure why. Sure does look like her. Yep, It's an Elvis car, all right. They're all tribute cars. They're just funny cars. We are in the antique section now. We found Laurel and Hardy. They have like a million fire extinguishers, antique ones. 1924 Packard 233. Look at that car. Wow. We found the Bonnie and Clyde car. It has a little bit of bullet holes in it. These are all replicas. This is not the real Bonnie and Clyde car. We're at the barber shop right now getting our hair cut. Come to the 40s. This is an interesting little room. They have all the motorboats, engines for the motorboat. They have all the handmade ships. Oh my goodness. Beautiful. Every room is different. This is quite interesting. Welcome to the Cars of the Stars. We found Christine. It's a replica. That's what it is, a replica. Look at that, she's green inside.
That's awesome.
Oh, I found the Grinch's car. Look at that, from Whoville. Dukes of Hazzard car. Wow, the General Lee. Sheriff. Oh, look, and he's in the car. Son of a gun, from RoboCop. Mr. Bean. Ah, Mr. Bean's little car. Indiana Jones cars. Creative Jaws and Star Wars. And there's Indy right sitting in there. Kit car from Knight Rider. Wow. See right in there, all that mechanical stuff. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The kit car.
That's incredible.
And here's Arnie with some of his motorcycles. Terminator 2. Look at that car. It's Ghostbusters. Look at that.
Slimer.
And they've got the huge posters up there too. Wow. Oh, look, Slimer's in there. There he is.
Yeah, the dryer goes, oh, it's awesome.
Tribute to Olivia Newton-John and John Travolta. They have the car from Greece. Look at that. She will be missed. Anybody who grew up in the 60s knows that the Monkees had the Monkey Mobile. Look at that car. Very, very cool. Okay, it says the Monkees. Grandpa from the Herman Munster show. So many cars here. Ian Hutch's car. Herman Munster's car. That James Dean drove. Dick Tracy's car. Hi, doll. How's it going? You can't miss the DeLorean for Back to the Future. Fast and the Furious cars. Whoa, that one looked like it went fast and furious. We're going for a fortune.
All right, Elvis, pick me a winner.
You may have heard this, but the king is here to tell you, you better believe it. Age is simply a matter of mind. If you don't mind, then baby, it don't matter. So go on and be carefree like a little baby, baby.
We got the fortune.
Yeah, I got a lot of lucky numbers, I can't tell you.
That was fun. One of the Batmobiles. I see Batman back there. There he is. Found the Joker hanging out under the lamppost. Catwoman up there.
There's the Joker. found part of the Rat Pack. Obviously, we got Sammy Davis Jr. You can tell that's him because of his ring. Is that Dean Martin or is that Frank Sinatra over there? Let us know in the comments down below. Enter into the whole motorcycle room. Mostly Harleys, but some other stuff too. I have no idea what this thing is, but there's a lot of chrome on it. There's another funny looking motorcycle, I'm not sure exactly what it is. Harley with a sidecar. Lots of Harleys, obviously. That is a big trike. That can always motor a lot of cars. Look at that big radiator in the front and cooling fan. That's a monster. Seats two. That's the Boss Hoss Motorsports Company. And back here we have the Indian motorcycles. I don't know much about vintage bikes or scooters or anything like that, but I know they have a lot of them. It turns out that Michael Deezer has the world's largest collection of star and movie cars and valuable older vehicles. And it's right here in the Dezerland Museum. This is incredible what he's got. Here's the big draw they have now. They just got this last year and restored it. This is the world's largest limousine. I'm going to pan the whole thing and tell you about it. It goes on and on and on and on. Here's a music video back in the 80s. It's huge. Other than being a huge limousine, it has a putting green, a swimming pool, and a helicopter landing pad. I'm reading about it online. It is a helicopter landing pad. I'll give you a front shot when we get up there. Helicopter landing. Completely restored, just restored this year. Swimming pool, putting green. I wish there's a way to see inside of it easier, but there's not. I'll try to look. These do not touch the vehicles. When Mr. Deezer bought the Super a few years ago, that's what it looked like. I saw that online. There's one seat there, and then all kinds of seats up in there. I'm not touching the car. I'm just showing you what it looks like up inside. They did not put any of the receipts in. It looks like it's still... Yeah, all the windows are blacked out. I'm sure that's the restoration. He's probably still in the middle of doing interior restoration on it. Let's count the wheels. There's 3 up there, and 4 here. That's 7. And 5 there, so that's 12. So it's a 24-wheel vehicle. It's massive. World's largest limousine. Google it. Here's a front view of the limo. These are the autographs of all the people that worked on it. That worked on the restoration. The longest car in the world has finally been restored and is ready to cruise. March 1st, when it's the Dezerland Park Orlando Super Limo rolled up to like them 3,100 feet. Helipad, putting green, jacuzzi tub, seating for 75 people and 26 wheels. Impressive. It goes on and on and on. We were just commenting the last week about there wasn't any Vespas over there, and that's because the Vespas have their own entire room. Look at them all. Vespa Center. And these little tuk-tuks in the middle. All right, so this is the last area to show you. It's a really large arcade. Very, very large. Lots of stuff. You do win tickets. And they have a very, very large prize booth over there to turn your tickets in. So we're going to play here for a little bit, then we're going to head out. We'll see you on the outside. It got late last night when we were leaving Dezerland. I didn't get a chance to do an outro. I just want to do it now. So Dezerland, as we said, a lot of fun. You definitely, if you're in the Orlando area, check it out. The cars are incredible. Michael Deezer is the guy who owns the place. It is absolutely phenomenal. Stop by. Lots to do. You can spend an entire day there or more. If you want to look at all those cars, you can spend an entire day just looking at the cars. So much. And we didn't do a lot either. I mean, there was other things. There was a 007 car museum we didn't go into. There was restaurants. There's other stuff. There was those Nerf gun war zone areas. Lots of good stuff. So you definitely spend more than a day there if you have family. And if it's raining outside, it's perfect. It's all inside. So definitely recommend checking out Dezerland International Drive. That's for sure. All right, if you had a chance, we'd appreciate it. Give us a thumbs up. Share us on social media. Subscribe if you haven't. And remember, don't be average.